and Miami Sweet Heat kicking things off here on WOW.
Nigel, Miami Sweet Heat without the advantage of the fabulous Lana Star, bringing him to ringside. And that's because Lana Star, as we all seen in past weeks, has an alliance with a new tag team within her own division of the Fab Four, that being Penelope Pink and Holly Swag. And Holly Swag tonight is in the main event, fans, against her mom. This is gonna be a special episode of WOW Women of Wrestling. It's the first ever mother versus daughter main event attraction. Will the mom finally teach her daughter some respect?
And their opponents from Salem, Massachusetts, and the Collins Kennel Club, respectively, Katarina Jinx and Goldie Collins. Together, they are Animal Instinct.
What a main event that is going to be, David. First time in WOW we have never seen that. Then, of course, you remember that Holly Swag and Penelope Pink were being pinned by Big Rig Betty and Jesse Jones. That's when Miami Sweet Heat ran in, broke up the count, and all hell broke loose between the four teams, Tormenta and Aussie, Sweet Heat, Holly Swag and Penelope Pink, and of course, Big Rigs and Bourbon. But it was last week when Big Rig Betty demanded this matchup with Holly Swag. Again, that's coming up in our main event.
You got that right, and I love the sound of that whip. And if our referee official, Julio Rodriguez, wasn't up against the Carlson twins by the corner, he would have felt the tip of the whip on his back. The dog collars are taken off, and I make reference to it because we all remember the dog collar match between Animal Instinct and the Champs several weeks ago. The competitors looking at each other, they've got to decide who's going to get into the ring first.
It looks like Luscious Lindsay going to kick things off for her team, and Katarina Jinx will kick things off for Animal Instinct as these two superheroes lock up. And Luscious Lindsay using the hair of Katarina Jinx to pull her down to the canvas, not wasting 1 second to get to her cheating ways, David.
Fans, this is tag team action opening us up. We've also got the Alliance coming in here for a trios match after this against Spring Break. And then tag team action tonight. Chainsaw and Daisy Lane in there against Tiki, Chamorro, and the Island Girl before the big main event. It's nice roundhouse kick by Katarina to Lindsay Carlson. And now she hits the ropes and takes her down with a twisting leg across the neck.
Katarina Jinx hooking the leg, looking to put this one away early, but unsuccessful in the pin attempt now. Katarina Jinx taking down the Luscious One. And now, referee Julio Rodriguez administering the account, but Luscious Lindsay kicking out. Frustrated in this matchup. It seems to me, David, as if Katarina Jinx and Goldie Collins, they must have been tuned into the WOW 24/7 channel on Pluto, studying matches of Miami Sweet Heat.
You might be right on that 24/7 on Pluto TV, because they are skilled right now against the former four-time tag team champions of the world.
That's what it looks like to me now as Goldie Collins continues where Katarina Jinx left off. Picking up the Luscious One and body slamming her.
Big body slam.
Middle of the ring, hooks the leg, but the Luscious One kicks out now. And once again, Goldie Collins going for another pinfall attempt. And lovely Lori just shoves Goldie Collins. Referee Julio Rodriguez having to get in between these two superheroes. But in the meantime, look at what's happening on the outside of the ring.
Oh, Katarina Jinx got Lindsay. She's got Lindsay as Julio tries to get order in the ring. And Lindsay was taken across the third rope, and Goldie Collins goes over there and continues the damage on Lindsay Carlson. Here comes Lori. Lori comes in, and Julio backs her up again.
And now Julio Rodriguez being distracted by lovely Lori. And this is giving Katarina Jinx and Goldie Collins quite the advantage. The double suplex on Lindsay now.
Animal Instinct taking over, Nigel, but Lori breaking up a potential pinfall.
That's right, David. Lori has broken up several pinfalls already in this matchup. And Luscious Lindsay clubbing away Katarina Jinx, who tries to fight back, but the Luscious one might have gotten an upper hand now, David. Looks like she's got Jinx ready for a ride.
Boom, baby, right into the top turnbuckle goes the back of the cat.
The strength of Lindsay Carlson as she rams Katarina Jinx right into that turnbuckle. Oklahoma Stampede.
3 of the 4 turnbuckles used against the back of Katarina Jinx. Here's Lori with that Harley race drop of the knee.
And it's good enough for a 2 count, but you can see the frustration on the face of lovely Lori now, who's trying to ground Katarina Jinx. And lovely Lori has Katarina Jinx in the middle of the ring now, going for a pinfall on Jinx. Good enough for a 2 count. And once again, lovely Lori going for another pinfall. But look at this, Katarina Jinx able to counter with the cat scratch. And now just stretching lovely Lori to her limits as Luscious Lindsay in to save her sister.
Goldie Collins anxious to get a pin and save her partner from further damage from Lori Carlson. Fans trying to get behind Animal Instinct. It's interesting, sometimes the fans don't like Animal Instinct, but they've taken a shine to them tonight because they're in against the Fab Four, the Carlsons, whom they despise with their egotistical ways.
Oh my goodness, what a clothesline from Luscious Lindsay as the leg, but Katarina Jinx staying in this matchup for Animal Instinct. The tag team division has surely heated up here, and wow.
It certainly has. WOW's been famous for its tag team division, having some of the best tag teams in professional wrestling compete in our league. Right now, the Carlson twins, Florida's best, Visa Way of Oklahoma. Here comes Lori.
And the up and over, and she crashes, does lovely Lori right in the midsection. Lovely Lori using her whole body as she jumps over her twin sister, Lindsay. Man, that's gotta hurt, David.
Luscious Lindsay takes Katarina into the turnbuckle. Spins around Katarina like a cat move, able to get out of the way. Here comes Goldie Collins up on the 3rd rope. Goldie leaps and takes down both of the twins.
Double clothesline all the way from the Collins Kennel Club. And Goldie Collins is fired up, and she's gonna teach lovely Lori how to lay down. 2, could this be it? No. Lovely Lori powers out at 2, and Goldie Collins charges with the clothesline. Lovely Lori takes a ride with the spine buster. And the Luscious one in to break up the pinfall attempt. What a matchup this is, David.
I tell you, when Luscious Lindsay came in to break that up and she flipped to the right of herself, she rolled herself on that left ankle of Goldie Collins. I don't know if it did damage. Nigel, what's going on?
I know this will do damage, so it's the Fab Jam. Lovely Lori connects with that elbow drop, and it is over for Animal Instinct.
Four winners, Lori and Lindsay Carlson, Miami Sweet Heat. Introducing first, managed by Adriana Gambino from Long Beach, California, New Orleans, Louisiana, and San Antonio, Texas, respectively. Reina Del Rey, BK Rhythm, and Gigi Gianni. They are the Alliance.
Welcome back to WOW fans, and it has been several weeks since we have seen the Alliance, at least as a trios team, compete here on WOW. Lately we have seen BK Rhythm and also Gigi Gianni in singles competition, but tonight it's trios action, and they are going to be taking on Spring Break 24/7, David, who, by the way, should be very thankful to Ashley Blaze and Kara Kai, as you remember, top tier, tried to assault and injure Spring Break 24/7 some weeks ago.
You're right. You're right, Nigel. Certainly do remember that. And right now, we're going to see the Alliance stepping into the ring. Long Beach's own Reina Del Rey, BK Rhythm, the rapper, and the fashionista herself. Speaking of fashion, here we have Adriana Gambino here.
What's going on? How you doing?
And their opponents from the beaches of Santa Monica, Sydney, Australia, and Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, it's Brittany Bay, Crystal Waters, and Sandy Shore. They are Spring Break 24/7.
Well, Adriana Gambino, I've got to ask you, we've seen in single actions over the past few weeks, first BK Rhythm, then Gigi Gianni, now you've got them teaming with your muscle, Reina Del Rey, in this trios match. What's your goal here?
Listen, David, we're just trying to get in the good flow right now, get some wins in, okay? We're still learning how to work together as a team, but we'll get there. We're getting there. I have no doubt that they're going to pull out a W on this match.
Well, you've got them in there against Spring Break. Of course, we know that Sandy Shore got that degree in marketing, and she's back with Crystal Waters and Brittany Bay. This is the second time we've seen them, and as you noted, we're so fortunate that Ashley Blaze came in there and Kara Kai last time to help them when they were in danger.
That's right, they could be benched as Tara Strike is, but luckily for Spring Break 24/7, Blaze and Kara Kai coming out to save the team of Spring Break 24/7. It has almost become the mission of Ashley Blaze and Kara Kai to take out top tier.
Listen, they're making it fair. Gigi's around the same height as them. They're all little, but Gigi's strong. She's a powerhouse too.
She's the fashionista, once your tag team partner. Let's all remember that. And now you guys are back together. I want to know if you ever had a falling out with Gigi.
Never, David. I take full responsibility. I had to go take care of some business, and, you know, I felt bad that I abandoned her.
Well, you're back. You've got Gigi in your team. She's one of your, I always say lieutenants, but you say
Goombas!
she's one of your Goombas. So a lady could be a Goomba too.
Oh, of course, David. You're a Goomba.
Yeah, but I'm a guy.
Yeah, you're sorry. You're a friend.
And now back to the action now as Sandy Shore going for the cover on Gigi Gianni. Gigi Gianni hasn't been able to tag out to her partners in this matchup, but Spring Break 24/7 doing a good job so far, although Gigi Gianni able to cut off Sandy Shore with a back elbow. Sandy Shore, though, fighting back with that full Nelson face down slam, and your official referee Scarlett Donovan saying that's good enough for a 2 count. Sandy Shore going back to the corner of Spring Break 24/7.
The tag there. Crystal Waters with the feet sticking between the ropes. Crystal Waters hits the ropes.
Crystal Waters with the head scissors to BK Rhythm. I gotta ask you, is Gigi your stylist now as well?
You know, no, but we have different styles. I don't know if you've noticed, I like to do a little pow, more color, more action, and she's more sleek and stylish. I like to be obnoxious and make a statement when I walk in.
You certainly do that, Adriana.
Yeah, you like these colors? Listen, I heard what Sweet Heat said about your tux. It's fantastic, David, but if you need a good suit, I know a guy.
Well, thank you. And I didn't pay 150 bucks for it, as you indicated, Nigel.
Listen, I can't get you 150 bucks, but I can definitely get you a good deal. A little family discount.
I might take you up on that.
Gigi Gianni just ripping away at the chest of Crystal Waters,
That's my girl.
by the way, as we were talking about fashion, Reina Del Rey just pulling the hair of Crystal Waters on the outside of the ring, and that is how the momentum has shifted in this matchup, David.
She was just telling her she's got cheap extensions.
I was saying I saw the tag. You paid full price for that tuxedo.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Nigel. You always correct yourself.
What about you, Nigel? You need a suit? I got a guy.
You know what? I'll talk to you after the show about that. But right now, Crystal Waters going for the crossbody.
There, baby.
Gigi Gianni just just steps out of the way. Just as simple as that. Just moves right out of the way of that cross body. Goes for the cover and gets a 2 count. Crystal Waters sticking in this thing. Coming up, we've got one heck of a main event, and I'd love to hear your thoughts on this, Gambino. It's going to be the first time ever here on WOW. Mother versus daughter, Big Rig Betty taking on Holly Swag.
Woo, listen, Nigel, I'm jealous. I wish I could wrestle my mother.
Oh,
I
yeah?
would love to teach her a little lesson or two.
Oh, my.
All the time she's spanked me, I like to spank her back.
Wow, I tell you, I didn't expect that.
I don't think we
love
need to
her,
have
but-
family night here at WOW.
I love her, but you know, everyone fights with their mom.
And now the muscle, Reina
Look
Del
at that.
Rey in for her team, tagging to Gigi Gianni and Crystal Waters, being sent right into that top turnbuckle from Gianni, who fires away with forearm shots and chops, and Crystal Waters just being punished in this matchup.
Yeah! Come on, Gigi! Don't
Crystal
take that
Waters
from her!
doing her best to fight her way back into this matchup. A crossbody. And that's all the gas Crystal Waters had left in the tank. She needs to desperately make a tag right now. Can she make it over to her corner, David? Gigi Gianni tags
There's
into
the
BK
tag. Here
Rhythm.
goes Brittany Bay.
Brittany Bay lighting up Rhythm with the drop kick, and Bay another
Come on,
drop kick to
BK.
Rhythm.
Come on! Move!
Brittany Bay with a splash and a tag into her partner Sandy Shore now.
Brittany going for the midsection, able to do a tag, and here comes Sandy Shore taking BK out, and she goes across the ring and takes out the Long Beach girl, Reina Del Rey, and also Gigi Gianni.
And now the drop kick to the outside of the ring, and Sandy
that's
Shore
right.
paying the price for giving the forearm to Reina Del Rey, David.
Adriana and Gambino's team working well together.
And now, both BK and Gianni.
The Stu-Not Slam! There it is!
The Stu-Not Slam.
Love that.
And like a pizza going down, that is the end of Sandy Shore.
Winners, Reina Del Rey, BK Rhythm, and Gigi Gianni. They are the Alliance. Introducing first, from Kingsland, Texas, and Huntington, Indiana, respectively, it's Chainsaw and Daisy Lane.
And we still have not heard from, nor do we know, the feelings of Chainsaw's little sister, Angelica Dante.
Well, one thing's for sure, you know Angelica Dante somewhere is watching on as Daisy Lane has attracted the attention of Chainsaw, the doll that she carries.
It started with those daisies, and we didn't know where any of this was leading to, but it certainly has led to a complete transformation to Daisy Lane and a friendship between these two that have now led to being a tag team together. And there's the doll. Look at the little doll held by Daisy Lane. That is the connection. And she's obviously changed herself to look like the doll.
She has. Chainsaw's only friend was that doll.
And there's the connection.
And their opponents from the island of Santa Rita, Guam, and the beautiful islands of Hawaii, it's Tiki, Chamorro, and Island Girl
Kalaki, the
Kalaki.
island girl, coming down to help Tiki when Chainsaw was on that rampage.
That's right, but Kalaki stayed on the outside of the ring and made sure Tiki was safe, but she picked her spot, and tonight, a tag team contest between Chainsaw and her new partner, Daisy Lane, against Kalaki and Tiki Chamorro. Kalaki, of course, David, from the Big Island, Oahu in Hawaii, and Tiki Chamorro, of course, from Guam.
I love the headdress on both Tiki and the island girl. Just gorgeous.
Well, they're proud to celebrate their culture here in WOW. And we see that dance from Kalaki. By the way, my sister lives on the Big Island too.
I didn't know that, Nigel.
Maybe Kalaki will let us come over for a barbecue sometime.
Yeah, well, I was going to say, when's your sister going to give you an invite and I could carry your bags?
I gotta call her. Maybe she'll pick up this week. Now, as Charlie Wu in control of this matchup as the official, Daisy Lane starting things off. Look at that, David, biting the leg of Tiki Chamorro. Not only do we see a change in the look of Daisy Lane, but also the attitude of Daisy Lane.
Well, Chainsaw and Daisy teaming up over a month ago. Of course, that wasn't when she was in her full transformation to Daisy Lane.
She was still Pep Riley then. Boy, what a rugby tackle from Tiki Chamorro now, followed up by the double back elbow and Kalaki in for the team of Tiki and Island Girl.
The bond that they have is special, but one may say a little creepy in the fact that it's linked by that doll that's sitting at ringside.
A little creepy. Daisy Lane on the receiving end, and now being sent straight down on that knee of Kalaki. And look at this, on the outside of the ring, Chainsaw just biting away at the leg of Tiki Chamorro. As the Island Girl, Kalaki has the surfboard locked in. Chainsaw, she doesn't know. Oh no, Chainsaw from behind just grabs Kalaki by the head. My goodness, and sends her straight into that turnbuckle. Referee Charlie Wu didn't see it. He was attending to Tiki Chamorro on the outside. And now,
she's got the choke on her just like she was doing to Tiki. The Island Girl's in big trouble right now. Chainsaw, so dangerous. Frightening, some might say.
And Chainsaw, now under, it feels weird to say this, the control of Daisy Lane. We're not quite sure, but she seems to only now listen to Daisy Lane does Chainsaw as Kalaki fights back.
Well, it seems that because we haven't heard from Angelica Dante. Maybe you can get all three of them together in a room for a special interview, Nigel.
Tiki Chamorro running away, coming off the ropes, going for a sunset flip.
She couldn't get all the way over. The size taking Tiki off stride as she attempted that sunset flip. Not successful.
And Tiki Chamorro fighting out, but being sent straight into the corner with Chainsaw. Just so powerful, my goodness.
Would you like to feel that to wake up in the morning?
Oh man, Tiki Chamorro just flattened out like a pancake. Oh, and Chainsaw.
Oh, in good measure.
A bonsai drop.
I'll get you a room here in the arena, the WOW Arena. In the morning, you wake up and call Chainsaw, put you in the corner, and I just give you a good wake-up call.
I don't think I need a wake-up call.
You won't need any of that coffee, I'll tell you that. Oh, Daisy Lane tossed on top of Tiki.
And Daisy Lane with the Casadora splash to Tiki Chamorro. And Daisy Lane really showing this new version of herself to be quite creepy, David, as Tiki Chamorro puts her boot up, and now Daisy Lane bending it across that solid steel cable rope, David.
Well, Tiki, with that rugby injury of the knee, putting a sign on it, if you will, to attack it.
Well, not only that, but Chainsaw has bitten at the leg, and so now has Daisy Lane of Tiki Chamorro. Tiki Chamorro with a headbutt that sends both Lane and Chamorro down. Chamorro trying to make it to her corner.
Daisy with a fast tag, though. Well, Tiki also. Drop kick, not enough height, not enough power, didn't connect with two.
The Island Girl.
But Daisy stayed in the ring a little too long.
And the Island Girl with a jumping headbutt. But on the outside of the ring, Daisy Lane taking out Tiki Chamorro, and Chainsaw just pulling down the Island Girl by her hair. And Chainsaw now with the Chainsaw splash.
Daisy Lane kept Tiki Chamorro on the outside, and Chainsaw now with another splash. And after gaining the victory on the Island Girl. And Daisy now going up on the back of Chainsaw, slid around, airplane spin,
My
causing
goodness.
more a criminal insult, if you will, to the Island Girl. And there's another pin, and it's clear who the winners are in this match.
Your winners, Chainsaw and Daisy Liz.
And just like last time, David,
Introducing first, accompanied by the fabulous Lana Star and Penelope Pink from Jackson, Tennessee, it's Holly Swag.
Holly Swag is coming to ringside with the fabulous Lana Star in tow, as well as former champion Penelope Pink.
that's right, David. And this all started when the mother truckers, Holly Swag and Big Rig Betty, decided to do a double or nothing matchup with the then WOW World Tag Team Champions, Miami Sweet Heat. They lost, and therefore they had to go work for the Fab Four in the Fab Four mansion. But it was Jessie Jones who came with the reward money for turning in the information that she had regarding the Beast that were able to bail out Holly Swag and Big Rig. However, Holly Swag decided to stay with Lana Star and the Fab Four. She became addicted to the lifestyle. But moreover, she has since turned her back on her own mother.
And her opponent, accompanied by Jessie Jones from Jackson, Tennessee, is Big Rig Betty.
Penelope Pink, welcome to the broadcast booth for this mother versus daughter match.
Yes, here I am, a former WOW World Champion, now designated to babysitting. Yay me.
Oh, this is the first time we hear from you. We thought you didn't like what was going on. Now we can hear it in your voice.
You thought I would like this, but my life has literally turned into the real-life Beverly Hillbillies, David.
Well, you could have been tag team champs. You had a shot.
Well, it was Miami Sweet Heat that came in and broke up the pinfall that Big Rig Betty and Jessie had on both Holly Swag and Penelope Pink. We could have seen new champions, or we could have seen the champions retain. That remains to be seen. But right now, our main event, mother versus daughter, and Jessie Jones.
Holly was going up that ramp to get away.
Yes, you think I could possibly be happy with this? My life is now a real episode of Jerry Springer.
Oh, my.
Look at this. Oh, my God.
And that changed when Holly Swag came around?
Of course. Look
Oh,
at this.
there's a kick from the daughter to the mother's face. She doesn't want to hit her mom. She wanted to go away. But Jessie Jones dragged her back in here. And Mama wants to teach her some respect. And we're having a pounding in a fight here in the ring.
Yeah, speaking about that, you know what I mean? I'm seeing all these girls get these opportunities to fight Classmaster, David. Where's my opportunity as the rightful #1 contender?
You got to talk. Just like your partners, the Fab Four, you got to talk to your manager, the fabulous Lana Star.
I mean, I maybe I should just change my nickname to #1 contender.
Well, she
Hey,
is
watch
taking
it.
a liking to you and Holly Swag. She wanted you guys to become the tag team champions of the world.
Oh, of course.
Big Rig Betty just sending her daughter, yes, her daughter's head into that top turnbuckle, and now sending Swag across the ring, who is clutching her lower back, David. And Big Rig Betty said, David, I will go to the Fab Four locker room, and I will drag Holly Swag out of that locker room, and I will take her into this ring if you don't give me the match. You decided to make this official.
Yeah, you could have just let her come and get her and leave.
Well, Lana Star's looking here to us.
What?
She's looking to you, Penelope Pink, not us, to come in here and help Holly Swag.
Listen, Lana is the greatest manager of all time. I respect her through and through, but this is a real challenge for me. I don't get what is happening right now.
Holly Swag was begging off to her mom and took advantage of a brief stoppage in the forearm shots from Big Rig, but now Big Rig answers back in a snapmare takeover, followed up by a kick to the spine of Holly Swag. It takes a lot, David, to be worked up to this position. Mother versus daughter, could this be it? No. Holly Swag kicks out at two. Initially, Big Rig Betty was apprehensive.
Look at,
Got
look
that,
at
but
her.
look at Swag going
Why
over
is she
to
crying?
what you might say is her new mama,
Is she great?
Lana Star. The one giving her all the fun and champagne and caviar and swimming pool and fancy restaurants in Beverly Hills.
Lana's way too hot to be a mama. You see her? She's crying. Is she crying?
Oh, she chops her own mother. And what do you say, Penelope Pink, and the fact that she spat in her mother's face just some time ago? What did you think of that?
I think the Fab Four keeps. Hey, what is happening?
Jesse Jones almost
Oh
hits
my
Big Rig Betty.
God. Like I said, Jerry Springer. Jerry. Get out!
Jesse
tag team
Jones came in
champions.
with that log to put to Holly Swag, and Big Rig wanted her to go out, and now Holly Swag attacked the mama from behind.
Big Rig wanted to handle this
affiliated with
herself.
The Fab Four is now affiliated with this. This is my issue. This is my issue. We are affiliated with this. Yeah, someone's spitting in someone's face. We keep it classy around the Fab Four here.
Holly Swag with the pin on Big Rig Betty, who kicks out at 2.
You know, when Selena Majors left professional wrestling, she told Jesse Jones she was doing it because the youngsters had no respect. Not only for professional wrestling, they didn't have respect for her. Well, here you've got it. You see it firsthand with Holly Swag. She has no respect for her own mother. She doesn't have respect for professional wrestling. She doesn't have respect, but her mom's showing her a little right there across the chest.
LOL.
Good
Well, you
Lord
have to have
Almighty.
respect for wrestling to be in the Fab Four because we're the best in wrestling, so.
Did you hear the sound of those chops to the chest of both Big Rig Betty and Holly Swag, and now Swag just burying that boot right in the side of the face of Big Rig Betty.
Penelope Pink here at ringside, the former WOW champion.
I'm the best damn thing that WOW's ever seen, David. Don't get that wrong.
Let's never forget that catchphrase, Nigel.
Oh, we can't forget it. We hear it just about every week.
Spinning
What a
neck breaker by the daughter to her mama.
Is that it? Is that it? Whoa, come on, let's get it.
Jeff McGowan checking the shoulders, and it was good enough for a 2 count, but there is so much emotion in this matchup, David. You mentioned it yourself. Holly Swag spitting in the face of her own mother just weeks ago here on WOW, and now, what a suplex from Big Rig
Believe it,
Betty.
Penelope Pink doesn't condone that.
Absolutely not. My God, yeah, watch Jesse over there.
And Jesse Jones has already gotten involved in this matchup. Jeff McGowan having to admonish her on the outside. And of course, Big Rig Betty wanted to do this herself. She said she told her tag team champion partner she wanted to do this by herself, David.
Yep, and yet
this
here
is
I
personal.
am having to witness the whole thing. Yay me. I'm telling you, it's like babysitting now. Me and Lana have better things to do except be out here with this
Well, you gotta
family
talk to
affair.
Lana about it, but I feel you. I feel you. You are the former WOW champion of the world, and I can see how you can resent this.
Holly Swag just taking out that left knee of Big Rig Betty, now applying the rear chin lock.
Lana's like a basketball coach that's got too many stars on the team. She's got to manage the egos of Penelope Pink,
Well, there's
the
stars.
Carlson twins.
And then there's LeBron James, David. Let's not get that.
Well, there you see what I'm talking about.
Oh, man.
But are you saying you're the LeBron James of professional wrestling?
I mean, you know, I won't say it. I'll have you say it. Oh, my God.
My goodness. Big Rig Betty.
What is happening?
Lana
Careful.
Star.
Lana Star up on the apron and Big Rig Betty
She better not put your hand on her.
And
Whoa, hey,
there.
watch it. Don't you dare hit
The
Lana.
little one coming for her mama to hit her from behind for a second time tonight, but mama's got her by the neck.
Big Rig Betty, the Jake break. The Jake break on Holly Swag. Big Rig Betty hooks the leg, and she teaches Holly Swag a little something about respect.
The respect has been given to the daughter the hard way.
Can we vote now? Like, can we vote her off the island?
This isn't Survivor.
Except I'm having the hard enough time surviving myself here, Jeff.